So in the last session, we explored the outer form of the seated meditation posture. We learned how to find centeredness in the body in order to make space for our meditation, the inner form. So please familiarize yourself with this way of sitting, and then when you're ready, you can use this instruction to deepen the understanding of the posture. So begin by finding your way into your seated position, on the cushion, on the bench, on the chair. And really take your time here to find the foundation, the base of the body, feeling the surface under your seat, under your feet, allowing gravity to pull you into place. So it's a sense of rooting and grounding and a sense of stability from which you can build the posture. And then come into the cosmic mudra with your hands. So the left hand resting in the right hand, both palms facing up, below the navel, in toward the body, thumbs touching to form the circle. So allowing the hands to rest in this position, feeling the thumbs touching, and allowing this mudra, this seal, to guide the attention to the lower dantian, the lower abdomen. The spine is open, elongated, proud, awake, and at the same time soft and relaxed. So you're looking for a sense of naturalness and weightlessness in the spine. So bring your attention to the full length of the spine, from the sit bones to the top of the head. The chin comes in slightly toward the sternum to elongate the back of the neck, and feeling the whole length of the spine, upright, awake, open, and relaxed. And then letting go of the shoulders, letting them hang, relaxing down through the arms, melting any tension in the face, the muscles around the eyes, between the eyebrows, the jaw, the mouth, and the tongue. The chest is open and the belly is soft. And from this place, becoming aware of the natural breath in the body. There's no need to control or force the breath, just following the natural breathing pattern of the body, and especially the out-breath. Following the sense of releasing and sinking. Relaxing, releasing, and sinking with each out-breath. Almost like hitching a ride down through the neck, down through the torso, eventually allowing the breath to land in the lower dantian, essentially right behind the circle that your hands are forming. So without forcing, without pushing, in your own way and in your own time, allow the breath to sink into the lower abdomen and allow that place to become the anchor of your attention. This is the home of the breath. This is the hara, the lower dantian. Fully aware of each out-breath. Just relaxing, letting go, sinking with each out-breath. So without intending or controlling, just noticing that the out-breath naturally becomes longer and that you can follow the breath out into emptiness. As you'll notice, distractions will come up, the mind will wander. This is the nature of the mind. And instead of fighting the mind, instead of judging the fact that the mind is wandering, just notice and come back to the breath in the lower dantian. This is the way that you strengthen the muscle of attention, increase your capacity for mindfulness. So this is the inner posture of concentration and attention, is to maintain awareness of the breath in the lower abdomen and to keep coming back to this point over and over again. It does not matter how many times the mind wanders. And as a way to facilitate this process, you can try to gently count the breath. So you can put a mental count on each out-breath. 1, 2, softly to yourself, counting each out-breath from 1 to 10. And if you reach 10, you start over at 1. If you become distracted, you just notice the mind is somewhere else. You relax, release, return, and you start over from 1. So let's try this practice now. Each time you recognize the mind has wandered, this is a moment of mindfulness, this recognition. So instead of becoming frustrated, just relax the mind, release the thought, and return to the breath. Letting go of any goal with this practice. There is no goal to reach 10. There's no goal to force the breath into the lower dantian. This concentration, relaxation, and meditation comes as a side effect of letting go and sinking the breath. And the counting can be seen as one thought to fight 1,000 thoughts. It's a way to keep the inner posture of meditation focused and attentive. So we've covered the outer posture, finding centeredness in the body, and we've covered the inner posture of finding centeredness in the attention of the breath in the lower dantian. The third and final aspect of the posture is to find centeredness in awareness, find the middle way in our attitude toward the inner and the outer posture. So this has to do with how we relate to our experience rather than the experience itself. So noticing that your awareness has the capacity to hold your experience regardless of how it is in this moment, whether your body feels relaxed and comfortable, or if you're experiencing painful sensations or discomfort. And the awareness can also hold the inner posture of meditation, whether the mind is calm, relaxed, and meditative, or if it's distracted and scattered. So this is the witnessing capability of the mind. This is awareness itself. So the middle way in this context means the balance between chaos and rigidity. So we don't want the mind to become chaotic distracted or to jump all over the place, which is known as the monkey mind. And we also don't want to become tense in the mind or rigid. So sometimes this is likened to training the puppy, where we have an attitude of firmness, of concentration, of really embodying the posture, both the outer and the inner posture. And on the other hand, we also cultivate kindness. So whenever you recognize the mind wanders, you soften and you don't judge the mind, but you're practicing patience and kindness. And you bring the mind back. And this is how we train the puppy. This is how we cultivate the meditative mind through concentration, attention regulation, and relaxation. So now reviewing the meditation posture, starting with the foundation, the base of the body, finding relaxed openness in the spine. The hands form a mudra in front of the lower belly. Relaxing tension in the shoulders, in the face. And then finding the natural out-breath, allowing the breath to sink down through the neck, the torso, and to find its home in the lower dantian, and using the technique of counting each out-breath from 1 to 10. So this is the outer form of the posture, how you hold the body. It's the inner form of the posture, how you allow attention to become anchored. And then it's the awareness posture. This is the attitude that we take to our meditation, of finding the middle way, of training the puppy with firmness, concentration, clarity, but also with openness and kindness, gentleness. So we're not judging ourselves for what we're experiencing or for the mind wandering, but we're simply softening and holding our experience with this attitude of mind. So now for another 2 minutes, just sitting in this posture, finding once again the breath in the lower abdomen, counting the breath, and cultivating this quality of mind.